What up, Don? What up?
What up, Marcus? What's going on?
Not much, man. Just enjoying this life, this beautiful life I have, called
That's
living, called being
indeed,
blessed.
indeed, sir. It's another Wednesday, man. We halfway through the week. We're finna go a round or two on this topic tonight.
Oh, are
Yes,
you
sir.
ready like that?
Man, we
You
finna.
ready like?
It's going down in the DM. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, okay, Jake Paul. Or you going Mayweather? Which one you gonna be a dud or stud with it? Come on.
Shit, Mayweather, no damn Jake Paul. Shit. I ain't new to this. Put
My
me on the
bad,
spot
man.
like that, sir.
Yeah. So so this is how we gonna do this.
Yes.
First of all, welcome Data from the Real.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Marcus, your host, and this is Don, Mr. Gene Liddy himself, the wonderful co-host. How you doing
Yes,
today?
sir. I'm doing pretty good, sir. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having me on for the night.
All right. So we're gonna really get into this. Our topic tonight is called Soft Wife Life. Is it a lifestyle of privilege or entitlement? Oh, while you think on that second, I'm gonna give you the introduction, which is the
Mm-hmm.
welcome to Day of From the Real, where we empower black couples and singles to be the best version of themselves as we discuss the complexities of human mind and relationships.
Indeed. Yes, sir.
And as always, these are just our views and opinions. You know, please take it as what it is. We're not experts. We're just sharing our experiences, helping you catch maybe a nugget of wisdom. But in all, we're here to have a good time and try to make everybody's life just a little bit better. And we're gonna
Yeah,
keep it positive.
indeed. In other words, he says any contact provided by our guest or host is their opinion, as not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, or individual. And on
And
that
that's what he
point,
said.
this is Data from the Real.
Right on. So, soft wife life, a privilege or
Yes.
entitlement. Let's talk about it. Let's think
Let's
about
talk
this.
about it. Let's
So,
open up the can of worms here.
the soft wife life. Imagine your wife or being a wife, and you ain't got have to work, and you're being catered to by your partner. Your needs being met. You ain't got no worries at all, and you just living a life of comfort. You know, imagine that concept. And this is what kind of was going on. This is a trend of the soft wife life or the soft wife era. You know, this is a trending topic, and they got me thinking about maybe like the pros and cons. How would I interact if I was to engage my lady in the soft wife life um, context? You know, and this is what I'm thinking. Out there and everywhere, out there on Instagram land, how y'all are doing out there? I see y'all comments. I catch up
Indeed.
to y'all in 1 second.
On IG, what's up for YouTube,
Yeah,
Facebook? If you're in here somewhere.
yeah, and it's, and this concept of a soft wife life, is really being promoted by this content creator who goes by conveniently soft wife life on
Mm,
TikTok, and I watched several of her
interesting.
content,
Yeah.
and she makes some points. Are they valid? Maybe, maybe not. Are they true for her? Definitely. Is it true for me or what I choose to do in life? Maybe, maybe not. And that's what we're gonna get into. We're gonna try to get into that and see what's going down. You got any thoughts on
Mhm.
this, Don?
Yes. The first thought I had that came to mind, I wrote down while you were speaking there. Who comes up, not who, but why is the phrase term soft wife life? It seems like this has been rehashed from another concept of stay at home mom or stay at home wife that, cooks dinner and keeps the kids fed and etc. Do you have any context as to how this definition of soft wife life comes about? Because that's the first
So
thing It's bugging me, bothering me.
All
So
right, so let's
yeah.
go into, as always, let's go into a definition.
All
Let me
right,
bring
then
up
let's
let
do
me.
that.
So there's two definitions out there, and it's on the
Uh huh.
screen. It's a woman whose lifestyle is one of financial ease, comfort, and relaxation with minimal challenges or stress that dominantly provided by her husband or wife. Another one is a lifestyle of embracing femininity, peace, and traditional roles in marriage.
Wow, traditional roles.
So this is kind of where you was going with.
Okay.
So let's talk about it, because
Yeah.
I see your chest pumping out. What you gonna say? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I ain't got something to say. No, it's the definitions that you provided were very clear as to what is being described. I have no problem with that type of lifestyle. However, when that type of lifestyle is attempting to be lived, when the person, whether it be the wife or the husband, is living on a say be trying to live beyond their means. You know what I'm saying? You try to be a soft wife life, but yet you living on 75,000, and he's doing all the work and paying all the bills. And again, he's pouring out of his cup. Ain't got nobody pouring in his because you sitting at home on your ass. Sorry, I'm be kind of cut and dry here tonight. Help the man out and get a job. Two heads becomes better than one, and let's make something happen. Like sitting down and getting your nails done and your hair done, you can get that done anyway. You don't have to wait on me to bring home the check to get that done.
Okay, okay. So let's.
Boy, I gonna be some comments gonna be, man, I'm start
I,
ducking now. I'm about to get hit.
I mean, if you want to be super brother, be super brother. Shit. But let's focus on what you were saying. So let's talk
Yeah,
about let's talk about the financial.
indeed.
All right. One, for me to even my mentality about that
Mhm.
soft what I had to be a certain financial status. But let's go. But we're going to stick with your 75,000 scenario. That's a good round number,
Yeah,
especially in today's standards. It's not poor.
yeah. It's
It's
not
right in
poor,
it's right
but
in the middle class.
you gonna be poor because it's only one income.
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna bring the
Put
definition
that
back up one
definition,
more.
bring that definition back up, sir.
All right. Okay, it says a woman whose lifestyle is one of financial ease. Okay, what is financial ease? Does she require nails and toes be done like that? What financial ease meaning I don't have to pay any bills, but guess what? Maybe we have to lower our standard of living. If you want this lifestyle and I choose to give it to you and I'm only able to have 75,000,
Now
okay,
we're
I can
talking.
give
Now we're
I can
talking.
we may not have the house that we want,
Yeah,
but we can have a decent apartment. May not have a brand new car, but we could ride,
yeah.
but these are things that had to be discussed up front.
Of course,
You can
they have
quit.
to. They
You
have
can
to.
quit your position, your job, but we had to sacrifice. Then it says minimal challenges or stress. Okay.
That's too broad brush, man. Minimum challenges of stress. So if you was to ask that soft wife life, hey babe, could you just help me out with dinner tonight? I've been working 80 hours a week trying to get you that soft wife life, and I'm just too tired to cook dinner tonight. And she's like, well, I want minimum stress, so you better get in there and make me some dinner.
Okay. 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 We
You
going
know what
I hear you. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
So
Peel the top back on this thing, man.
we will. So now we will. We got this. I'm trying to put it in words. Like I'm trying to get my words together,
All
but
right, sir. I ain't trying to get you in trouble.
no, no, you can't get me in trouble. I like it. I see. So when we minimum no minimum stress,
Yeah.
but how much stress we limited amount of stress we give. We have one if our majority of the time is our stress is money.
Mm-hmm.
If you scale back, even look at your own life right now, how much money we fuck off?
Good point. You got a point there.
You know, how much if we just go to the bare minimum? I got a perfect point. I know what I'm going to say. I'm gonna give you part of traditional roles in marriage. That's one definition, right?
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna give you a good example, and you got to be able to relate to this one.
Okay.
James and Florida, damn Evans. Florida didn't
Damn,
have.
damn,
She was in
damn.
there making, yeah, she was making damn oatmeal on that stove. James was there busting two jobs, and she was taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
You can't, it wasn't but the only time, ain't but one time Flora wasn't happy when James was alive. That's when she slapped the shit out of Michael. But still,
Oh my God.
but
Good example. Yeah.
we had to actually think about that. So we had to look at it like that.
Yeah.
What makes stress? A lot of times, the stress is what we make it in life. We make stress more than any damn thing.
We got a comment here from Miss Keyshawn Watson. And she says financial ease could also be where she doesn't have to pay too much in bills, especially since women also maintain a home. And that is a good point. You can minimize that stress through the way that the structure between the man and the woman is established. She doesn't have to pay the bills. The man pays the bill, therefore she can handle things around the home to make sure that the lifestyles of each person is very comfortable. And
Okay.
a follow up comment here is that picture me MK. I think it's the
Oh, that's
support.
hold on. That's MK.
Okay.
Great photographer. I'm gonna give her
Yes,
props.
indeed.
All
I
right, keep
remember
going.
meeting her. I remember meeting her. She says, I think it's the support and appreciation of other things a woman have to do naturally, especially with young kids. That is definitely a great point to point out there. Appreciate the comment there.
All right. And part of this is somewhere in my notes, but part of this soft wife uh life is what they say embracing the femininity
Yes.
of traditional gender roles.
Hmm.
Um, what it's trying, I think, is what it's trying to equate to is like the opposite of boss mom, wink, wink, babe, or the boss chick or the boss lady.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one of the things that I was when I was researching this, it was like women had to be so, especially black women. I'm gonna talk about my sister, how being so strong for so
Yeah.
long. Why can't they deserve the soft life, holding everything? They have to hold everything down and things like that.
I got you. I want to interject with a comment with what you just said, the traditional role.
Okay,
And maybe this goes out to the women that are listening tonight. And I appreciate y'all feedback. Again, I'm not trying to malign any person. We're just stating some comments here for the show. So when we speak about traditional roles, right, taking care of the kids around the house, is not equivalent to having a lot of money, as Kia McLean, the poet, is stating here.
just don't
And
call her babe, nigga.
hey, I would not make that mistake, sir. I appreciate that. I would not make that mistake. But yeah, so we're talking about the traditional roles of a woman. How would that be viewed versus their peers when peers are out there speaking daily or on the social media content about boss chick, boss life, and I'm running the show and not sitting back and letting a man take care of me. I'm showing them that I'm just as equivalent to him and going out and getting the bag. How do ladies view the soft wife life versus the boss chick mentality when it comes to this type of discussion? Because I would have no idea, so that's why I'm asking the women if y'all online to give us
Oh,
your
they
feedback.
oh they typing in. I just can't keep up. Shit.
Oh man, it's about to blow off the chain, man. I think you about to get some Shannon Sharp numbers tonight.
But for real,
Yeah.
let's read some of these comments so because I can give my finger a break. All right, all right. So what we got here? It's not about the money. Kia says it's not, but oh no, that's MK said it's. I agree. It's not about the money to me, but the space to be ourselves. Soft, laugh out loud.
Yes.
Which I'm going to address that. So this goes back kind of what you were saying about with the take charge, boss type ladies.
Mm-hmm.
How many of them don't want to do that, but they have to do it?
You make
It could be. It be a lot
you
of
make a
them.
good point.
We often talk about a lady or woman living in her femininity, her
Mm-hmm.
ladiness. You know, oftentimes we as in this we talk about here guys talking about they hear woman want to hear a woman be submissive.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the soft wife life is loud is a way to let them be submissive. You know,
On their own terms. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So maybe we got to look at it as you know, it's a let this be a choice, not a requirement that you have to work.
Ah. Okay. I'm following
Think
you.
about, yeah. So
That's some of the notes you have here pertaining to the introduction of the concept of the soft wife life. You have in not having to work, being catered to be your partner, or being catered to be with your partner, and no worries. That's definitely what we had in the first definition there. So I think we're on track with that discussion of the topic for tonight.
yeah, MK just said something. What MK say? Can you read it for me, sir?
Yes, sir. She says, boss chick in the world, soft and home with my man, LOL.
Yeah,
And another follow up, right? Maybe we turn into bosses for survival, and that's a good topic because if you say for instance you're a single mother, the dad's tripping, baby daddy don't want to do his part. The woman has to then boss up, get out there, and fend the house, pay the bills, get the job, bring home the groceries. She has to do all that until she meets someone in which she can then be in her soft wife life mode. Until then, she definitely has to boss up, and until then, she definitely has to make sure funds are coming in. You know, we got
right.
Lisa Russell chiming in. She says if he paying the majority of the bills, he's the breadwinner. Does that mean she has to go above and beyond in house duties? I would say above and beyond. I think because I don't know, my concept of in house duties could be something light as folding the towels. It could be something serious as if you are into sculpting, you might want to get out there and dig up your whole garden and replant it and resod it. Depending on what a person's concept of above and beyond, I wouldn't personally require anything, but when a man comes home, he just wants that peace of mind, right? Not to get off the subject. He's not seeking that, you have to have specifics in order done, because unless you're some type of, narcissist and, he's checking off a list. But other than that, he just wants to come home and be held in soft wife life hands and things of that nature, right?
Yeah, but I'm looking at her comment. It
Yeah.
said he said she if he's paying the majority of the bills, I mean she's paying something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean she's
Yeah.
providing.
Agreed.
So above and beyond the house. So does that mean he need to do more in the house? Because that means she's inputting. I mean she needs peace.
Yes, he should be. I think one person alone shouldn't have to carry that burden. So two people working towards that common goal can definitely make everyone's life easier. Again, if you're a narcissist or something like that, then you may have a different opinion and may see it differently than what we're explaining here.
You know, and honestly, so wait, so check this out. I
Hmm.
have in the notes I got like what's some of the key elements of soft wife life,
Yeah,
and one of them was embracing femininity.
yeah.
Matter of fact, let's what's that? What the word does femininity mean? I barely could say it, but I'm gonna read it. A set of attributes and behaviors and roles generally associated with women and girls.
Hmm.
So it's saying, okay, let her be her, let her be a lady, let her be a
Yeah,
female. Okay, but what does that really mean? Does that mean soft? Does she have to be had the soft wife life to be a to be feminine? You know, An-
It's go ahead.
another one is self care and the peace.
Ooh,
That's
that's deep.
no, that is.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
with that being said, so we strive for that as men in a lot of ways now. It's more so in these recent times.
Hmm.
And now this one, I kind of threw this in, but I've seen this a couple of times in my research. It's, the concept: his money is our money, and my money is my money. That's coming from her standpoint.
Yeah, I definitely have heard that. Jokingly, that has to be a facade. It definitely is not something you can live by because
Why
that's one
not?
sided. That's one sided, man. It's
It
one
can't.
sided.
It okay. All right. So I listen to somebody else who point on a point they made on this one, and this is why you have to choose wisely
Indeed.
of who your partner is. She said his money take care of everything.
Okay.
You know, I go if I need to go get something, I take his money.
Okay.
Now the money she has that she made or have coming in go straight into investments and retirement.
That's a good philosophy.
That's what she does.
That's a good
She used to
philosophy.
be the proverbial boss chick,
Hmm.
and she opted out for the soft wife life, and the husband had no problem with it. And so the money she made, or the side, or the money she made, still that's generating
Yeah.
revenue,
Yeah.
goes straight into investments and retirement.
That's a good
This is
philosophy.
and so that way is like okay, I can dig that. That is because that is into the home, into us, and it's this is why I say you have to choose wisely. Are you choosing a person? I know you choose a person because you love them, but you also have to choose a person who makes proper decisions.
Hmm. We have
And
a
so,
comment from MK here. She says, if the woman doing everything at home, does that mean the husband have a soft husband life? Soft husband life. Soft husband life. I ain't trying to have no soft husband life. I'm gonna be rock hard all day long.
hey
But yeah,
man, pause.
it's just soft. Come on, man. I'm going to the gym. I'm working out. You know what I mean? Taking my vitamins. Ain't nothing soft. But
All right, Hulk Hogan.
oh man, we gotta. Oh, he on the spot. This is on the spot. It's already early. We got on the spot.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
can I be
You
a
know,
soft wife,
uh,
Marcus? Because I can't say the babe, so I gotta say Marcus.
all right.
Yeah, he gotta think about that.
No, I ain't got. I ain't. So my future wife asked me, can she be a soft? Can she be a soft wife? If I had the financial means and we can live in our means, I will. Most likely would do that
Yeah,
because if I had the financial means to retire you right now, I would. Because once again, I know how she operates.
yeah.
She would still bring something to the table,
Hmm.
not by mandatory, but voluntarily.
Yeah,
She would do things that's in her calling, and she probably stayed 3 times as busy.
I got you.
So this is why I'm like, yeah. Now the catering to my wife is part. Another thing about soft wife is being catered. If the woman's being catered to,
Hmm.
I bring my lady breakfast in bed probably once a week on a weekend. Sometimes I won't say every weekend, but a lot of times I'll bring her breakfast in bed,
Hmm.
or I'll take in volunteer things like cooking. You know, I'll wash dishes. Like Madge, I soaked in it. It is what it is. Or
Yeah,
I use dishwasher. I don't give a shit. Same thing. It get clean. But anyway, you
yeah.
know, so so far I'm not against it, but I ain't gonna lie to you. If she want to work, I ain't gonna stop her because hey, bring that bread in.
Yeah.
Baller City. But also, the most important thing is her inner peace.
Hmm.
Just like if a man wants peace, she has peace. So if she has peace, she can help me bring my peace or keep my peace.
Yes. Keep the
So
peace.
these are pros I look at it. Don't get me wrong, I got some cons with it.
It's definitely a situation like that. It has to be discussed and hashed out, and if you see, look for avenues and ways to make it work. Like as you indicated in our previous or earlier discussion about adjusting your lifestyle, right? If you are at a set limit for financial income, because nothing in this world can be done without money or limitations as to what can be done. So if you adjust the lifestyle, you perhaps can still achieve the success that you're seeking, because it's always going to be a state of mind as to how you approach the situation.
Right. So, uh oh.
MK says, now they scratching their head.
Yeah, hey, you ain't lying.
They put one on us,
It's
didn't they? They put one on
all right. So babe or Kia McClain poet at MK said, "Yes, love is soft. The landing spot is soft. I guess I should bring up on the screen because I ain't
us.
gonna mumble through these words. Your connection is soft. I'm gonna make money because that's just who I am. Because everything else is soft like Charmin. All right.
Yeah, so with Kean McCain's the poet's comments there, that's what I was referencing to earlier. The traditional roles can still be done we're deciphering through this topic, and you still can get out and enjoy life with what you like to do, because you have a whatever motivates you. You may not necessarily have to go into a corporate world. You can be out there and be a motivational speaker. You can go out there and you can sell flowers. You may be voluntary in the community. You're just not sitting around the house uh, talking on the phone all day and picking at your nails. That's more of a stereotypical role that we've seen in some black exploitation movies, and that's not what we may be referring to pertaining to the soft life.
You know, um, how can I put this? When we talk about that, marriaging, and other cultures, or other races, I ain't gonna say none or picking out. How many have married so they can have a soft wife life?
Mm.
You heard how some women go to college so they get a husband, so they can live the soft wife life? Not necessarily use the college education, but to find a husband that's gonna be educated.
I think that's equivalent on both sides.
Yeah,
A man's looking for a woman to take care of him, to be that better half that he may be lacking. So that is definitely something that should be discussed, uh, up for debate. But I think
you
it
know.
is equivalent on both sides in that regards.
Then we also got. So I have to point out some of the cons of this to me.
Okay. All right.
Let's talk about male. Let's talk about how the male can take advantage of this.
Hmm.
And I won't say the man. I'm gonna say the male because what I'm about to say, I mean, it's not a manly thing. It's just might be a male thing. When you're the male who's being a breadwinner, taking care of all of this, you can feel a certain ego boost, and you have I don't want to use this word, a certain chauvinistic attributes where you're better and you can do what you want, such as things like go hang out and cheat. Like, how many times you say, I'm the breadwinner. I pay the bills. I can do what the hell I want to do. How many times have you heard somebody say that? I make the money in his relationship. I do the hell I want to do.
Now, wow, you bringing up a good point. A different side here.
So this is the thing. So this is the negative. Like, and another negative. I have a woman who's living a soft wife life. Soft wife life. This is hypothetical. I'm taking care of the bills, all the financial decisions, the whole nine. And heaven forbid, I don't want her to don't worry. I won't say heaven forbid right now. I don't want her to worry about none of that. Don't get no worry wrinkles about anything. I got you, babe. And now, the heaven forbid, something happens to me, and this will happen back in the years and years ago. Something happened to me. How can they make? Where is the documents? Where's the insurance documents? Where's the house
Ooh.
information? Where's everything to take care of the house so I can survive? Because my man has passed away and I'm stuck and I don't know what the fuck to do.
What if he didn't even leave it to her? What if he had a side chick he left it to? Because she was just expecting he was going to give it all to her. Now we writing a movie here. But I wanted to also jump on the other side of this bandwagon. You said the man being the breadwinner, that narcissistic attitude can sometimes be blinding to the male because of the fact that, say, for instance, he's the breadwinner, but yet he's letting her take care of the bills or giving her his check or whatever account, and she's supposed to take care of all the funds and make sure everything in the house is taken care of because he's just letting her live the soft wife life, but yet she's taking that money, splitting it in half, still doing things to take care of the house because a woman can multiply, what you had given her, and then she's storing it for her getaway party. Then 10 years, 15 years down the road, she split.
I mean, yeah, that's a negative. But love is trust.
Love is trust. It is trust, but is love trust? Because you can love somebody and give them your check, and that other person that's receiving it may not even love you like you love them. They're just playing the role. I mean, again, we're not going to get into the negatives. We're just thinking
I
out a
mean,
movie plot there since my man
yeah,
Marcus
yeah. I
brought
got
it up.
you. Yeah. Go on with your movie role.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
yeah, definitely. It can be blinded for a man to be the breadwinner and thinks he can run things, and while he's out there boasting and bragging with his boys, she's sneaking in the maintenance man in the back door. You know what I mean? You're not at
Yeah,
home.
yeah. I got it. You get front door mail service.
Maytag there every day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I thought that watch was already fixed. You need another go around at
We got no damn pool. All right.
it. Fool boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So another thing about the soft wife, people might just be haters.
is it from a social media standpoint or just from a
Well,
society view?
people, society wise, people
Okay.
who have they can't are unable to live that lifestyle will hate on it.
I you have your notes here with the notes that we have here pertaining to the reasons for popularity in the African American culture. We said social media influence Black women influencers and content creators championing the soft life and promoting it through social platforms. So if somebody is watching this person's life through a social platform and they are envy of their life because they just don't know how to get to that level, so they're stuck in their narrow mind thought, and it's again they're going to be portrayed as hating on the person because look at them good ass shoes she got on, or too pretty of a relationship, whatever it may be, right?
Right.
However, if you are not portraying that on social media and you just living your normal life with somebody you have to see you at a grocery store, do you still get that same level of hate? Even if you go to church, I mean, you think about hatred on social media, hatred in church or social conventions like that, it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
And that is something, we don't have time to discuss, but I think the concept of you're always going to be having someone who's jealous of what you're doing because they don't understand how you got to that point and enjoy life while they're still miserable with trying to figure out how to one up you or whatever the scenario may be.
Exactly. Being miserable for no reason. That's
Yeah,
the kicker.
yeah,
Not being happy with the things in your life because you're
yeah.
envious to somebody else's what they got going on.
Agreed.
Yeah,
And you can
and
go out and do the same thing.
yeah, you can find you a man to give you a soft wife life. I mean, ain't a lot of them out there, but you know. But what are you bringing? And I don't want to say bring to the table. What do you contribute to make you desirable for a man to make you a soft wife? I
That,
can't. I'm not gonna pick somebody up the street and say,
yeah,
"Hey, come here, marry me. I'm gonna make you a queen."
nah, you can't do that. That you got to sit with a self check because even um, with a person could be in a relationship 5, 10 years, and they decide that they're ready to grow to the next level. If the person they're with not able to grow with them, should they continue? We've maybe discussed it before. Should they continue to wait for them to reach that maturity, or they be like, "Hey, uh, we're holding each other back. I'm trying to give you the soft wife life, but you're pissing it away in the wind. You're doing stupid things. What should a person do at that point?"
Right. And so Kia says, "I just want to change the whole definition. Laugh out loud. Change it. Make
Okay,
it your
hey,
own.
let's
Yeah.
let's let's,
Call it
let's make
Kia.
it something.
Yeah, the Kia McLean life. We're gonna call it the Kia McLean life, a life of love and poetry.
The boss life.
But but let's also look at this. Well, one of the things I also said, um, this it says it's for relationship balance and mental health awareness. Well,
Hmm.
being that struggling is hard. Going out to work it is a mental challenge.
Yeah, it
But I
is.
also, but I also got to look at um, like I said, I also got to look at some of the negatives. One of the things that was pointed out to me when I was researching,
Hmm.
who what's the king of the jungle? What animal?
The lion,
The lion. Who hunts?
the lioness. Well, the lion does hunt too, but
The
but
lion.
yeah, the
Li-
lioness does the majority. She does the lion's share, quote unquote,
yeah.
of the hunting. He's sitting around there just, making sure the herd is
Yeah.
taken care of. Because again, we talked about before, the male construct in society is you take care of the females that are in your flock pertaining to animals. We're the only mammal that can decipher and say we're going to be with one person. Every other mammal, their DNA's concept is to go mate and have 4 or 5 of them in the flock and look like a pimp on a corner. But we're talking about animals here, not humans.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and another thing, the the opposite of soft life is a little bit of a hard. It's a little struggle.
Hmm.
What brings strength is a little struggle, a little pain.
Yeah, you got to go through it.
You know,
You got to
if
go through it.
if you're gifted to soft life without especially without having any struggle, no hardship, you can't appreciate it as much, and you can't. And when conflict comes, can you really handle conflict? Not necessarily in your marriage, but just general life conflicts.
I'll go back to the title what we talked about: a lifestyle of privilege or entitlement. If it's entitled, and say for instance, now hypothetically we're speaking here, if a child, female, of course, seeing an elderly adult female have a soft wife life, never have to work for anything. She feels entitled that at age 8, that's what she should do. She should be pampered at age 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Never had the opportunity to go out and establish what she wants to do in life. She feels like she should be pampered from day one.
Yeah, I mean that's an entitlement. Um,
Yeah.
and guess what? The fathers who have the daughters and is giving their mother that lifestyle
Hmm.
tend to want their children or their daughters to have it, and they want a man to give it to them. Daddy's girl. Don't you have my baby here struggling? Don't you have my baby girl out here struggling? And so in general, like hell, you don't want your dad, you don't want your daughter out here with a bum, some bum
True.
ass dude.
But not everybody is a silver spoon that was handed. So sometimes people have to go out and earn things, and over time, reach a level of maturity where you can reflect back and say, "Hey, I did this. I made it." You know what I mean? Otherwise, she's being selected to only date certain guys who may not even be on her. She may not be on their radar. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So Kia says, yes, I know someone whose father created a very soft life for her mom, and she won't accept anything less.
Wow. Deep.
Yeah. And so, and this is what I'm saying, but you know, and not just to try and deviate a little bit, we're we're often calling the next generation behind us soft because some of the hardships we had, they don't see those hardships, we don't experience it because we was able to overcome them, and we don't want them to have it, and they may be a little bit softer because of it, not able to handle certain stress. You know, I'm not gonna get into all that, but just
Yeah,
just a little side thought.
of course.
You know, and that's what I'm saying. So sometimes we need a little struggle. And another thing about a negative that could be take part of this is the fact that a woman could lose their self, a sense of self, who they are, and their purpose.
Wow.
Like if I was to tell Babe right now, I got enough money, we could live comfortable. Don't quit your career. Don't do nothing else. I don't want you to do anything else. We good. She has a calling, and that could potentially stifle or stop that calling she has, and she could lose some of the best things that makes her her.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, I'm following you here.
yeah. So
So that will come under how the soft wife life fits into modern relationships, the balancing act between traditional roles and modern career ambitions. You just said it. She has a gift, and you're somehow attempting, quote unquote, attempting to limit that gift. Why would a person want to limit someone's ability to give back to the world?
yeah. All right. So Missy says, can the soft wife spend all the money she didn't earn? I'm gonna let you answer that because we probably gonna have different answers. Go for it.
Well, if we look at the concept of his money is our money and my money is my money, then yes, she will spend it because she's already. I'm not gonna say already. The concept is already set up for the money to be spent. Because of the fact he is taking care of all the bills. He may even be putting the money in the pocket. Depends again on how much he's making. You making 75,000. There's still going to be some limitation as to how much money can be stretched. You see what I'm saying? If you're making 175, 200, 300,000, 500K, a million, then yeah, there's going to be some more money there, and you can spend however you please or however much it gives you to do so to live that soft life comfortably. But if you're living on for a limited amount of money, there's only so much that money can go because you still got to pay the bills, you got to pay the rent, you got to get food, gas, all the necessities. And there may not be enough to go and spend as frivolously as we want, but you still can spend frugal, blah, blah. You still can spend if you spend frugally. Let me put
Yeah,
it like that.
I know what
Yeah,
you're saying. I
yeah.
got you. So
Getting up Marcus jeans over here. Starting with words, that's not
So
Yeah, she didn't earn it, but the fact that they're together, she's going to spend it regardless. You know what I mean? She's going to pull out his wallet when they're at the mall. You know what I mean?
yeah, so I think I think yes, but for the statement, um, even though she didn't earn it, or she didn't earn it. She did earn. She, not in a sexual way. I'm not talking about that.
I say nothing.
She did- when
Yeah,
she's my if she's my wife, she said yes. That's the first step of earning.
yeah,
You know, two. The second step is where I get when I gave her the option not to go to work or to be a brand to contribute financially. She earned it that way. You see what I'm saying?
hmm
I gave you the option. So that part right there means, yeah, she did earn it. So I can't say she didn't earn it because didn't earn it means we didn't have a discussion. I quit my job. I ain't gonna do shit.
yeah. Well, check this
Hmm.
scenario out as
Go
part of the
for it.
movie script. It's not. She says, "Can the soft wife spend all the money that she didn't earn? What if the husband or boyfriend was smart enough to save his money, whether it's through investments or through savings account, whatever, and then once a year, maybe on her birthday, he gives her X amount of dollars and say, hey, this is for you to go spend on yourself. She didn't earn it, but she is being given this, gifted, being by his side, whatever you want to call it. She can go spend that money. He's giving it to her.
Yeah. So I like I said, it's as our money. I don't. I'm not a big fan of. I'm gonna say this. I'm not a big fan of the the motto. My money is her money. Her money is her money. Wait a minute, my money is our money. Her money is her money. I'm not. I don't play that game.
Yeah.
You know. We together.
Yeah.
Um. Now another thing I had. So one of the things I had in my thoughts was like we talk about the soft wife life, but no man at the end of the day, no man wants to see his wife struggle.
Right.
Even at so if she's having a stressful position in a job or out there in the world, we don't want to see that for real. We know it's a necessity, but we don't necessarily want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
So and another thing is if we're trying to maintain the household financially and make sure you're catered to, make sure you're good. The negative is it puts another stress level on the man. We often hear talk about how much stress a man has. Can his shoulders burden that? I won't say burden. Can his shoulders handle the extra load that's now tasked to providing the soft wife life?
Is he cut out for it?
Yeah,
Because you can't be soft if you try and carry that extra load. I mean, you got all this things that you're doing and then additional tasks. You can't come in soft. You better be on your P's and Q's.
yeah. So if you want to give her a soft wife life, you better live in the big back life. You better be strong.
But then, even with that being said, where do we get our from the previous quote earlier, soft man's life or soft husband's life? Not saying that we want to be laying around, but where do we get our peace, our comfort if everything we're doing from the time we wake up in the morning to go to work, come home, mow in the yard, doing this, doing that, until we go to bed, and still taking care of our loved one? Where do we get our break? Because on weekends
And
we got to mow the yard. On holidays we got to cook the barbecue. We got to cut the kids' hair. We got to take out the trash. Can I just lay around for a day and just watch some football and not be bothered? Throw the phone away and yeah, they
Yeah,
call it missing person report if you do that, right?
yeah, boy, you dug deep on
Answer
that.
your phone.
You
That's it.
felt that one.
The South husband, like, let me enjoy some good times too. I'm gonna sit and drink and smoke cigars, all day long. Shit,
I'm just saying,
move.
your lady to make you some bath water with some cow going on it. That you go take you away.
Bad for it.
Yeah, and you need to soak a little bit, relieve your stress. Shit, but 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 part of that is, guess what? She's gonna help maintain our. She should help maintain our peace. If I'm giving you a soft
So
wife life,
add to
you better
it.
give my peace. Yeah, you better add to it.
You
You ain't got
better
to
not
worry.
say
If you ain't got to worry about shit, you shouldn't worry me. You shouldn't worry me about
but
shit.
we already know. We already know. We already know the deal, man. That's a fairy tale. Yeah. So that was a good conversational piece because the importance of communication and setting boundaries in relationship will help determine how we get our peace as men. Uh, you know, so from Thursday night through Monday night, it's football season. So don't bother me. I'm saying you better get it in on Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Friday night. Oh man. This sounds like the part where he goes to get a hug. Who needs a hug? Marcus, you need a hug?
No, you need to. Don't play.
Well, that's going to be happening automatically. So yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
but yeah, I think this actually was a pretty fun topic.
yeah. Let's get down to the audience engagement. Let's ask those 2 points that you brought up. Where you ask the viewers, we're asking the viewers, do you see value in the soft wife era? How has it impacted your relationship? So those that are out there in the community, please share that with us. Get your Twitter fingers typing and let's get some thoughts here.
Yeah. So, but so let's while they think about that, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
I am somewhat of a. I was when I first heard the soft wife life or soft wife era. I was, but I do a lot of soft wife life things for my lady.
Mm.
I try, I try to promote her peace, even though I'm the one who gives her some headache, and one of the ones that give her a headache.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I try to cater to her. I try to take care of a lot of these certain bills, a lot of bills, just to, and don't even worry about it. Like I don't need to always say, God, dog, you need to turn these damn lights off.
Just go turn them off.
Yeah, just start.
Just clap on.
Yeah, why y'all watching so much TV? You don't need that much TV. The damn book. You see what I'm saying? So, but that's just Yeah. So
Yeah.
what? Maybe it might be high that month. Oh well, just 1 month. I'm not gonna worry you. I'm not gonna worry about that. Just pay it. Be done with it.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Right.
Just don't bring any unnecessary due stress for for a light bill or water bill or any situation that matter that may
Or
stress.
I'll come home and say she was home today and didn't have much going on. I come home hungry. I'm not gonna say, "Hey, man, baby, can you make me a sandwich or something?" What I do, man, I go and find me something to eat. You good? Or you don't feel like cooking nothing because you cook on this day. Don't worry about it. Matter of fact, babe, what you want? Matter of fact, I'll run back out real quick, grab something to eat. I'll go pick up
Yeah,
something to eat.
you making fries. You already know. You already know the deal on that, Marcus. You can't just make something for yourself. It's gonna be a murder at 1600.
Yeah, if I go get us something to eat, it's gonna be 8 times out of 10 might be some fries involved. But
But
I'm willing to go out there and do it.
Yeah.
But there also may be a day I may not want to go, and she will understand
Put your foot down.
that.
The game is on. Shit.
Right. So John, let's do this.
Yeah.
We often do a let's go into the on the spot, man. We do
All right.
often do a on this show. We do what they call the on the spot segment,
Yes, sir.
where it's a free for all. You ask me and Don a question, whatever you want to ask us, and we're gonna answer it honestly, truthfully, or give our opinion. We don't know what you're gonna ask. It's just what it is. It's the honesty and transparency that we want to give you.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
so take a couple of seconds, get your fingers out, and type your question up. And let's go into the on the spot. Because here at Data from the Real, we welcome anything that's dealing with the dark with relationships, being single, dating yourself, loving yourself in a positive way. We talk honestly about today's topic. We talk openly. We talk how we really felt, and we try to keep an open mind about it because that's what we want to do, and we just want to keep that environment going. So I'm asking this, Don. While we wait for any questions to come on the
Hmm.
spot,
Yeah.
have your thoughts on the soft wife life changed at all or wavered?
I would say I've been provided just from our discussion and with the feedback from the ladies in the comments that my knowledge of this has broadened because, well, this is one of the reasons I'm not gonna say I don't, but I don't have TikTok because I don't always keep up with the latest trends. And sometimes when I hear things thrown out like soft wife life, I'm like, yeah, it sounds like a TikTok dance or something. So I was not really tuned into the in depths of it, but just going over the notes. To some of these notes we haven't even discussed. But going over these notes, having a discussion with Marcus, having a discussion with the ladies in the group, it has definitely broadened my horizon. Let me know there are things that are happening beyond my eyes was just in society in the general and how they can even relate to me without me even being knowing. So I'm definitely appreciative of this moment to always gain more knowledge and awareness, especially when it comes to our African American community and how we're portrayed.
All right. So Kia McLean says Marcus answered, but Don, if you couple, oh shit, love my read that shit, Don. I was already messing up words.
She says, if you could provide a soft wife life to your wife, would you? Also, do you believe there's a benefit to a man to provide that lifestyle to his wife? If I could, yes. Yes, I would. And the benefit is you get to reap the rewards of that comforting environment. Again, if it's established correctly, with the expectations so that you can work all day as a man or make the money as a man. And but even with that being said, I just asked the question, you don't have to work if you have a passion that you can in turn into a career goal. You can work less and have more time to spend with your loved one and still have the money to invest, to explore, to travel, to enjoy. So it's about finding that balance in a way that makes it even better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. So as it goes with the soft wife life, and how you often say pouring into your cup. By me providing a version of the soft wife life for my wife, I'm pouring into her cup.
Hmm.
And because I will have a wonderful wife, an exceptional wife, in turn she will fill mine up.
Hmm.
You know, we will keep filling each other up by promoting each other's desires and needs and wants.
Yeah.
If she desires that life, Hold on a second. I got in the comment there. But if she desires that life, and I'm able to give it to her because I have I have a wonderful wife,
Hmm.
man, she's going to do everything she will to in the world to make me happy. And that's why I was have no problem if I get given that version because
Yeah,
she's contributing in other ways.
contribute to
She's
each
on
other.
right. She's not hunting the meat, but she. Well, damn, that sounds fucked up.
Missy Webster puts us on. Well, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the comment from Missy Webster. She put us on blast here. She says, "There's going to be a topic that discusses soft husbands too in more detail."
Hey, hey. So we
Always
can
scratching
do
heads, right?
yeah. We'll probably have a different aspect on a whole different view, but
Yeah,
our research may come to the point where we may change our mind. You know, but as
yeah,
it stands,
yeah.
ain't no Mr. Moms around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't no kids with no whoopies.
Doing push-ups around here. We doing push-ups around here. Ain't nothing to talk. But she does bring up a good point. Maybe we could find a way to spin it, not per se as a soft husband, but maybe the way of how we can show our vulnerable side, how men can show their vulnerable side, and show their how we show our appreciation for those that we love or are dear to us. Not necessarily
Yeah,
soft husband, because I around. Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
yeah. We'll call it something other than soft husband.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Because
just
that
had to
ain't no
study.
trend. That ain't no
Yeah,
trend going live on TikTok. You ain't no
yeah,
soft husband. You
yeah.
put it
Because
in a
I just
whole other
had.
category, and they get flagged. Like,
I get you.
yeah,
Because
you
I
get a
just had a
whole
whole
other
discussion with
crowd.
my babe about there's some trigger words for you, buddy. You got some trigger
You know,
words.
different crowd coming to this platform. You may not be ready for that crowd, but yeah,
Depends how you look at it. I'm leaving alone because you got there's multiple types of soft. We
yeah.
get sponsored from Blue Chew. It won't be soft no more.
There you go, right? Be like Shannon Sharp with some road.
Yeah. But with that being said, I'm I'm Marcus Goodwin, your host. Don, tell them who you are.
I am J.R. Lilly, the poet, and this has been Data from the Real. We thank you for joining, and please subscribe, like, comment at J.R. Lilly Publications, at Data from the Real, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We out there.
All right. And peace.